Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and this is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek. And in this video, we are going to see exactly what this can do off-road. Stay tuned. So we are out here at Eagles Canyon Raceway for the Texas Auto Riders Texas Truck Rodeo, and as promised from my video from the State Fair of Texas, where I got my first look at this, I am riding with Annette from Nissan.
Hi.
And she is going to help us explore what makes this Rock Creek edition so special while we actually get out on the trails and put it to use the way it was designed.
That's for sure. So this is just like the standard Pathfinder, except for we just took it up a notch. We've added a suspension kit with a 5/8 inch lift that you would want to use off-roading.
Right. So better approach and departure angles. I know it's got a unique front fascia.
Absolutely. Yep. It has a different little front fascia.
So definitely a lot of cues to visually let you know you've got something special and different, both inside and out.
And of course it has that orange contrast stitching on the seats that you might see behind us, on the steering wheel, as well as on the instrument panel, and even just badging all around the vehicle.
And then a few things to give it a little extra punch off-road. You mentioned the 5/8 inch lift.
Yep, you have the off-road tuned suspension. You also have 18-inch beadlock style wheels with the all-terrain tires, of course. A little bit more horsepower and torque as well. 295 versus the 284. And then you also have the 270 versus the 259.
And that extra power is only on the Rock Creek and only with premium fuel.
Exactly.
But it can run the same regular octane.
Exactly.
Just with the normal power of all other Rock Creeks.
Yeah, and it's all up to the driver of what they prefer.
Okay.
Yep.
So this Pathfinder was new for 2021, 2022?
2022.
And for
this one's a 2023, and you will see it as the Rock Creek edition. And so far, you know, I've been at the State Fair,
right,
and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback about it. I mean, just people are loving the badging, the stitching, but then also knowing that there's all those off-road capabilities with it, as you see.
So we recently here on the channel, as you all know that have followed us for a while, tested the Honda Passport Trail Sport, which got a lot of the same treatment as this vehicle. Orange stitching, some extra rugged off-road tires, and just a little more off-road appeal. This one takes it up a notch, literally, with that 5/8 inch lift, and a little bit different, like I said, front fascia. This looks to be, as we're getting to the actual course right now, a very capable rig when it comes to performing and hitting the trails.
Yeah, you know, I actually just drove it, and it's really smooth, as you can testify to that. We also have the two-wheeler roof rack. I forgot to mention that. That gives you that 220-pound load capacity that you could carry up there.
So I see we've got several different drive modes here.
You do, yep. You have the eco mode, you have...
I'm gonna put it into mud rut, but we have sand, we have auto, we've got snow, but I'm gonna put it in mud rut. I think that's overkill for what we're doing, but make sure the vehicle is prepared for any obstacle ahead of us.
There you go.
That adjusts the torque distribution, and here we go, climbing up a hill. My camera's come on so I can see over the hill. That is excellent.
Yeah, I had to say that's something with the off-road as well. You have that different camera angle. It's still the intelligent round view monitor, but with the off-road mode.
And that is awesome that it knew, okay, here I'm approaching this cliff. I can't exactly see, so boom, pops on the camera so that we can see. Even going downhill right here at slow speeds, that camera comes on to say, all right, I know you need a little extra help. Here you go. Here's some extra eyes for you to see.
When I was driving this course, that was the first thing I noticed was the cameras, because you don't think that you're gonna not be able to see, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, can't see over this hill.
You're staring straight at the sky.
Right.
So now we've got a little sideways angle, pitch, and roll here. So doing a little bit of traction work. handling it very well.
Yeah, how does it feel to you?
Yeah, it rides very smooth. I might as well be on the road. It is doing an excellent job. I could be, like I said, on a rough road the way that this is handling. So, yes.
Well, and if it's nighttime, I do have to point out that you do have those LED fog lights, and so that's always nice, right?
Yes.
Good thing for the new technology to have those LED lights.
Yes, I love that LEDs are trickling their way into headlight and fog light technology, just making it a whole lot easier to see at night. We've tested some vehicles. I think the Audi A3 just blew me away with its headlights.
Yeah.
So
Makes a huge difference.
I am absolutely loving the new lighting options in vehicles all the way around, and so far very impressed with this Rock Creek. And this is a 3-row, so as this one is spec'd, it's a 2 + 2 + 3. That third row actually has 3 seatbelts.
It does. It has 3. So you can make this an 8-passenger if you need to. You just need that extra seat right here in the middle. So instead of the captain chairs, make it a bench. So and
that you had to order that from the factory. It's not a convertible,
right,
so to speak.
Right. You either get the 7 or you get the 8. But you can take this middle console out. If you need that extra space.
Well, that is awesome. So it gives you the flexibility. I know we've tested the Ford Explorer here on the channel, and that one just had a low-mounted floor console, basically with 2 cup holders and a rubber mat, so your stuff didn't roll around, which was good. But I like the usability of a built-up console like this one, and then the fact that you can take it out and give a little more flexibility, so you can crawl through to the back seat.
Absolutely.
Without having to pitch those seats forward, which, those second row seats, I have a 4-year-old. We're in car seat season. So I very much approve of the fact that these are car seat capable second row seats.
The easy flex button is probably the #1 thing that I love about the new Pathfinder, because it makes it so much easier when you have your hands full to just be able to push a button and the seat just comes right up. And the passengers on the 3rd row can actually push it from the back too.
So again, going back to Ford Explorer, they don't have that. If you've got a child seat in the 2nd row of the Ford Explorer, good luck getting in the 3rd row back behind it, because the only way to get back there is to move the seat forward, but you can't do anything with the seat back.
Right.
Whereas these pitch forward, and I'll put some B-roll over of that, and just make for a very easy child seat.
Yeah, loading in and taking out. I also have to point out the road noise. It's just kind of peaceful in here.
Yeah.
Here we are in off-roading, and
this again feels very quiet and composed in here. No creaks, no rattles. You can tell it's very well buttoned down, and we're not having any major issues when it comes to the build quality in here, which, I drive going on a 10-year-old car, and it's shown its age. It'll creak, it'll rattle on you, but this is a solid, and I could foresee this lasting for you for a while.
I drove it this morning. All my kids were like, "Can we keep this? Can we keep this?" All right. Let mommy work and save up the money. But speaking of which, the starting price is actually great for the Rock Creek edition. It's $42,800.
So where does this slot in the hierarchy of?
It's just below. It's just below the Platinum. So you can still have a little bit more luxury. This is more off-road. So if you're more into more of the luxury, you could still have the Platinum. But it's definitely not the lowest trim level.
Right. So to that end, we're sitting in leatherette and cloth seats, whereas the Platinum would come with full leather.
Exactly. Right? So you have the an S option, SV, and then the Rock Creek is right in the middle.
Okay.
Then you still have the SL and then the Platinum. But the Rock Creek does only come in the, you know, 4-wheel drive option.
All right.
So, but if you need a 4x2, you can do that on the S or SV or SL. But overall, the price is around $35,000, goes up to about $49,000. This being 42.
All right, gearheads, so there you have it. A very short, quick off-road test of the new 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition. At just over $42,000 with 6,000 pounds of towing, seating for 8 additional off-road goodies, this really is a good 3-row crossover in the off-road market. If you are looking for some off-road fun, but have a lot of people to take with you, and a vehicle that won't just drink the fuel, the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek may be the one for you. If you want to see more from us here at the Texas Auto Riders Texas Truck Rodeo, be sure and hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you're notified every time we post a new video. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all at GT Garage Talk, and you can go to gtgaragetalk.com to find links to everything straight from there. But from the Texas Auto Riders Texas Truck Rodeo here in 2022 at Eagles Canyon Raceway, until next time, gearheads. Bye.